everyone, it's nice to see you again. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Hanna. I'm an interior designer based in Manila, and welcome to the kitchen tour. This is the final episode of the mini-series in Hiraya's Haven, so I will be taking you guys with me to dream kitchen of my mom. This is a private kitchen, which is why I didn't include it in the first tour, which includes all of the rentable areas. But we are excited to share with you how our private kitchen looks like, so let's go! The private kitchen is located right next to the villa, the same spot where our old gazebo stood before. We had previous ideas that we didn't push through, mainly for good reasons. This kitchen was supposed to be an alfresco outdoor type of space. We decided to have this enclosed mainly because of the heat, because when we were using this as a gazebo before, we know the heat can be very intense and it can be quite uncomfortable for it to be a hangout place. We were planning on getting bifold doors but settled for sliding doors at the end because bifold doors were way too expensive for us, so we had to let it go. We also made some modifications to the left side access since we noticed that the wind comes in at this side. My mom dreamt of having a large kitchen and dining area where our large family can stay, which is why we took into consideration that this should be spacious, there should be comfortable and sturdy seats, and a large workspace that several people can use simultaneously. We went for a clean look throughout the space, going with white and warm toned materials. Starting off with the kitchen workspace, we have our refrigerator here, which is possibly one of my favorite features because of the built-in water dispenser, which is honestly a request of mine because it's a dream of mine to have that feature. We also have a separate water dispenser for guests since this can hold much more capacity than the one in our refrigerator. We have our open shelf here for display, quick access, and also task light. We didn't go for closed cabinet storage here, so we can also avoid putting too much stuff in here. We have a thing for large kitchen sinks, but one particular feature we appreciate about this is the small section in the middle where we place our soap and sponge so it can directly drain, avoiding water splashes around the sink area. We have a long counter space to accommodate more workspace, accompanied by outlets since we use a lot of small appliances in our daily routine. We design our cabinet storage based on our flow and needs with the utensils, mugs, Tupperware located here. Under sink cabinet includes our cleaning materials. We also have our built-in trash bin, storage for our pantry, and miscellaneous items. My mom always wanted a large island space with a breakfast nook, so I designed a really huge island table for her and placed the stove here so she can still be a part of the conversation even when she's cooking. We have a gas and electric stove cooked up here along with our island range hood. And a little backstory about this, the supplier actually gave us a wall mount range hood, so this side was actually exposed, and we decided to cover the whole thing just to make it look like a chimney range hood. Below the stove, we have our cabinet storage for our LPG tank with metal louvers below for ventilation. We also have our drawers for our plates and bowls and our pots and pans. Right in front of our stove, we have our display area. These are actually our old decor back home. And of course, let's not forget the breakfast nook here. We actually have 5 seats here, and the best thing about this is that the seat height is actually the perfect height for us in this island counter. It's a bit higher than the standard chairs, but not as high as the standard bar stools, which my mom actually hates. It's easier for us to sit on, making it friendly to use even for our senior relatives. Last but not the least, we have our dining area here. This dining table is actually our old dining table. We wanted to reuse it since the quality is still great, but we refurbished it so it can match our new look. These dining chairs are actually our guest favorite. The seat is pretty firm and comfortable for lounging, and we hope that this won't sag throughout the years. And that concludes the final episode of this mini-series. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys are interested, yes, we are already accepting weekend bookings here. So I will be attaching the social media accounts somewhere beside me. So I hope to see you guys here soon. And thank you guys for supporting. See you in the next video.
It doesn't have to be so bad. Long as we got each other, there's still reason to be glad.